And we are back. Oh my goodness. Looks like we are going to be playing Warlords of Draenor. Well, hold on. That was the plan. But the expansion has come out now for about 3 days. And I was like, oh my goodness, I could make some videos and show my nice folks about what they're getting into and how awesome the new expansion is, because I've heard good things. I have. But as you can see, when I log in, and I apologize because I know you're coming in thinking, oh my goodness, he gets to go to 100. No. This is where we sit as when we first log in. This is my third day, I would say playing, but it's not playing. It is non-playing. We sit here in this queue. The first night I played for about I think 2 or 3 hours. I got over level 91, got my garrison up, but then the server went down. There was a couple other, I got kicked 2 or 3 times due to garrison instant issues, and that was okay. Not my favorite thing in the world to do. The second night, I stayed on this screen queuing, or queuing as some would say, for about 10 hours. 10 hours, and then I stopped it because they were putting it back down for maintenance again, and even if I got in, I wouldn't have been able to play. So I stopped it. Tonight, then again, I was in about 7 hours and about 45 minutes when it decided to reset itself. Kicked me out of queue where I had to restart, which put me right back at the top of the queue. Yeah, that's what's happening now in World of Warcraft. I can't get in. A lot of people can't get in. I was on a somewhat full server. Of course, it got slow, and it was fine. My first night, I was okay with it. Second night, I was like, well, this is a little inconvenient. My third night, I am like, this is, I mean, unacceptable. Even last night, waiting 10 hours was unacceptable. So, WoW has been doing this for 10 years. They have been making expansions and doing their stuff for 10 years, man. 10 years. And everybody always says the same thing. Well, you know how launches go. And why do we have to accept bad launches from video games? Period. MMORPGs are the biggest one of those. And of course, pretty much every time it has a go live or a live event where it actually is live to the public, it stammers and staggers. Some of them have gotten a lot better. WildStar did a pretty okay job with that. I think their first 12 hours was rough. But I got in, some others couldn't get in, so on my side it was okay. Elder Scrolls Online, okay. You know, it's just a lot of things you could go back and look and say, okay, you know, they had a rough rollout, but those were new MMORPGs, MMOs from those companies. Blizzard has zero excuse for this. Zero excuse. They know what's up. This is what, their 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th, 20th expansion? 10 years in the game? They say that they couldn't foresee all the people coming back to play, but you have sales, you have pre-orders, you know what's coming down the pike. You make a ton of money every year and you put none of that into your servers. None. What they did to help this is they had the population cap of who could be on the server lowered. They lowered it to help with some of the lagging and instance problems they had with the garrisons. So now that is why these queues are so high. My queue at one point was 4,200 minutes. As you can see right here, right now it says 73 minutes. That's a lie. At some points it said 30 minutes. It jumps up and down. When it said, when I'm 30,000th in line, I'm not getting any anytime soon. This is yet the 3rd day in a row, and it's the weekend, by the way, so guess who won't get to play, period, because everybody's off now. All the kids are going to be on playing, and once you log in, don't log out. You play. You set your key to automatically push your guy forward or do what you got to do. Don't log out. So I can't get to 100. I can't play my stuff. The garrison stuff where you send your followers out to do chores, at least I wish they put that on a companion app so I could do it on my Android when I'm not even in the game. But you know what? Why go with progress? Why do stuff that other console games are doing, or why do stuff that other MMOs are doing? So am I happy? No, I'm not happy. A lot of people are going to defend Blizzard for this, and that's fine, but I'm a paying customer. I pay for the expansion. I pay monthly, and I feel I feel it's ridiculous. I do. My friend has gotten on. He was in a not a high population server, and you're saying, well, why don't you just transfer servers? I have to pay $25 of my own money on top of what I've already paid to transfer servers, which I have read online. Some people have been trying to transfer and their character is stuck. They're not handing out free character transfers because, of course, you know how many people want to do that. There's a ton of people right now. So a lot of you are going to say, well, then I guess you're going to stop crying and wait for them to fix it. Yeah, I guess I will. Or I just cancel my subscription, email customer service and say, I want my money back. I don't want to pay for this expansion that I don't get to play. And I don't want to hear that it's in the terms of service. If you read the fine print, you can see where the server goes down at their discretion. You can play as long as the servers are up and blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. That's like going out and buying a new car and they're saying, whoa, 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 we would give you the car, but we need to keep it for a couple more days to do some stuff on it. And then you come back and they're like, well, okay, you can drive it, but can you wait 4 hours before you even get in it? It's not right. It's not right, and it's unacceptable. So I'm gonna leave this stream, and I've got, I think, like 30 minutes of this footage. You can just watch the countdown. You can watch it fluctuate. It is ridiculous that I have to wait that long to play a game. I can go log into a free-to-play, and it's fine. And you're gonna say, well, that's not the same. Untrue. ArcAge just came out. Okay? That's free to play with pay to play. And their launch was a lot better, but I'm going to tell you this. They had a pre-alpha. So they did a lot of pre-beta stuff. Did World of Warcraft test their servers and do all that stuff? And have weekends where we got it to go in and slam them? No. Not really. So no, they were ill prepared, which is unacceptable once again. And yes, I know ArcAge had other issues, but at least you could get in and play. Okay? So it wasn't a perfect game, but I'm talking about server stability only. So, I mean, Blizzard, their other games that came out, their other expansions that came out didn't have that bad. They still had some wait, but it wasn't this bad. It was what? I had to wait 30 minutes, I think, with Wrath, maybe. I don't think I had to wait at all at Pandaria because I don't think anybody actually did that. But that's the way the ball bounces. We're slaves to the machine, and of course, people love the game, so they're going to keep coming back, even though it sucks. And you say, no, the game is good. How do I know that? I don't get to play. There's people that's going to be 100 and enjoying stuff when I'm not. So you can be on Blizzard's side or not, but as a consumer, a game consumer, a video game player, this kind of stuff in this day and age is unacceptable. Period. That goes for platform games. That goes from any game that I get. And if we look at games now, we get games as soon as we put it home, it has an update that they have to fix. Assassin's Creed Unity is out, and I love it. I love the game. I do. But the frame rate issues suck on it because they didn't do proper testing on it. And that's really sad. Really sad. So, good luck. If you can get in and play, then fantastic for you. I'm not going to pay for a character transfer that I don't feel like I need to. Just more money out of my pocket that goes to Blizzard. That's me basically saying, here's some more money for you, even though you didn't do your job in the first place. Oh, it's so frustrating. And yes, I'm still sick, by the way. So yes, give me a virtual hug and we'll call it a day. And enjoy the rest of the clock.